Very delicate shot here.
Well, the ball is sitting down in the grass, and I mean, Freddie is beautiful at these. He's usually got a long, nice stroke, so see which way he elects to play it. Carried it on the green.
Oh!
Wow.
Just like that, Fred Couples takes the lead.
I was 9 when I started, and I caddied for a friend of my brother's, my brother's 9 years older than I am, so they were 18, and they were both on the baseball team, and my brother was a pitcher, and his name Steve was a catcher, but he was a really, really good golfer. So I caddied for him, and he gave me a plastic driver, a 7-iron, a 9-iron, and a putter. And I started slapping it around with him, and then I just really fell in love with it. And then in the summer, I turned out for my dad's baseball team. And when I went to play, they kind of kicked me off the team because my birth certificate I wasn't old enough, so I played golf the whole summer. And I just stayed with golf. I was married in 1999, and she's passed away, but she was ill, so I didn't practice a whole lot. And then she started doing pretty well, and it just was a weird scenario because in 2003, she talked to Butch Harmon about working with him, and I went and worked with Butch, and I won about 5 months later at Houston, and it was, you know, an emotional, fun time because most of the time, you know, we're trying to get her going, and then all of a sudden, you know, she thought it's time for you to go work and practice. And I was playing. I was still golfing and playing, but it was just kind of like one of those things where everything went right and won, and that was my last tour victory, 2003. It's a long time ago.
Welcome to the Canyon Meadows Golf and Country Club and the Shaw Charity Classic. This is the RBC Championship Pro-Am, and I'm pleased to introduce the 9:20 tee-off time. From Los Angeles, California, please welcome Fred Couples.
I played in a handful of amateur tournaments, you know, like the U.S. Amateur and the Western Amateur. But when I went to school and started playing, believe it or not, against, you know, Mark O'Mara, John Cook, Bob Tway, Joey Sindelar, when I saw how good they were, and I kind of fit right in, and then I got my tour card at a young age, and I've never looked back. The first cut I made, the first check, was at Bay Hill, which is like 7 weeks into the year, and I keep driving to these tournaments and missing the Monday qualifying because there wasn't an exempt tour back then. Then I get my car and go home for 3 or 4 days and go back up to Pebble Beach and try and qualify. And, you know, the first check I made, I think, was like $750. So I wasn't using that to take care of airplane flights and things. I just was barely getting by.
Almost did it again. What a day for Fred Couples. Shoots 61 to get into a playoff, and then wins on the first hole of sudden death.